Oke, kali ini terusan dari video yang sebelumnya. Oke, kita tonton saja.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to...
I have to ask. Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without... Really?
Yep. He still doesn't have a vision, though.
My apologies. I didn't mean to... it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the...
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, right. Your registration is complete. A great hero such as yourself...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised it...
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so even though you don't have a vision, most people in Tibet think that... So Paimon... In any case, looking at the competition... Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, so come on.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these... You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they For one thing, so, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinal.
To be...
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is...
The captain seems... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game.
Don't worry.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Fist of fury. I'm sweating all over. It's a good... Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People's... But mine? Never... I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can... I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power that...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was only in defeat.
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated.
Maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered, given my still...
Hey there! Well, where did the other...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but his opponent was... Why don't you dodge, they ask. Don't even get me... I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be
Oh, alright.
Thanks, I'll do...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily as for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I haven't...
Yeah, we could...
It is true that I am versed. I do not mean given your talent.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rule?
Gathering intelligence. Besides, our favorite...
You betcha. Wait a second. We never...
Does one not leave a trail? However, come with me. Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. It is things of this nature that I also hear.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to yours. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then.
Let the show begin. Huh.
Forth, my blade! Submit for judgment! Swift and merciful! From whence you came!
Time to go!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach, even with your opponent's speed. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak, please, save your thanks. The world is a...
You seem kind of obsessed with.
I desire to... And what influences the god... For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that...
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly care. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting.
I'm sure but today's final round will as for our other— Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to—
Wait a moment. Something? Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the Pride. Traveler, come with—
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand is not— The culprit— The vision was the prize that I—
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can—
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Solidify! Order guide you!
One with my blade! Spirit blade! A cat! That!
Let the show begin.
A touch of frost! Submit for judgment!
You can't run from death.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
They're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Let's dance.
Swift and merciful!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you never...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boast. In other words, you failed to meet...
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time.
Aha! So you were supposed...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was... I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I... Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for...
Huh?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot...
Whoa, whoa! We don't need...
I never would have guessed you could be... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it! I'll risk a fight!
What are you trying to do?
Stabilize!
Yeah! Just you watch! I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No, no! Do what you want, but please, don't brand my...
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not... Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable.
No need for that. Thank you for...